Graeme, back at Franklin's Gardens for tonight's Audience With series, but I bet this place has some memories for you.
It does, yeah. I've played on this field. I've played across the pitch when I was under 9, under 10 with my school, with Abington Vale Lower. I've played on the main field for for my school side at Spawn when we lost the cup final. I've watched 100 games, I suppose, for the Saints over the years, going back to Buck Shelford and Ian Hunter and Frank Packman days. And it's just got bigger and better. It's a magnificent place to watch the game.
Back then, you'd have been stood on this side freezing your whatsits off, but now it's nice and warm.
I was always over the far side in the old wooden stand, sitting on my hands and banging my feet on the floor. Everyone will remember that. As soon as the Saints started driving forward, banging their feet, keeping the rolling ball going. Big Buck Shelford at the back.
So, what's your favourite Saints memory?
My favourite memory was coming here, and I can't remember who the game was. I must have been probably 7 or 8, but my dad brought me up, and it was when Saints used to play a load of friendlies as well against Llanelli, Neath, and teams like that. But this one, I remember Llanelli because this word I'd never heard before, and I couldn't understand it. And there was a huge fight right in front of me, and I got a love for rugby because of that. My dad was there just going, "Oh, don't watch that to him." But the passion and the game, and it was probably a 4-3 thriller or something. In fact, it probably was still 3 points for a try at the time. But awful game of rugby, but I walked away just absolutely loving it. And I came back to the Saints every Saturday ever since for a good 10 years.
So was he happy then that you chose cricket, something slightly more genteel?
Well, I played rugby for a long time. It wasn't until I got to 16, 17 when the guys in the county team suddenly got a lot bigger than me and seemed to revel in the physical side a bit more than me. Cricket's a lot more genteel game, as you said. We are actually harder men deep down because we have cricket balls hurled at us at 100 miles an hour that can kill you. Whereas in rugby, you might get a sprained wrist or a bruised ankle, but that's about it. But I'm pretty glad I chose cricket. I still, when I come down to watch, I still think, oh, I could have done that. I could do this. But then when the big hits go in, I'm glad I'm sat eating a Cornish pasty with a pint of Guinness in my hand rather than on the receiving end.
So you definitely would prefer to face a 100-mile-an-hour fastball than a Sammy Manoa spear tackle?
Yeah, probably. I think anyone would, wouldn't they? Well, spear tackles are illegal. They shouldn't be. There's no place for them. That's exactly right. I'd give anything to just have one game of professional rugby. I played scrum half, so I could get away with blue murder. You don't have to be particularly strong or brave. I mean, look at Matt Dawson. You get away with anything if you play scrum half. So I could hide behind my pack, but I'd like to have 80 minutes just to see what it's all about.
Does that kind of banter at scrum half then, in terms of sledging and banter on the cricket field, does that kind of translate easily?
It does, yeah. Scrum halves are, just cheeky people in life in general. When they try and do anything, if they're in an office, they're the cheeky one who gets kicked out for saying the wrong thing to the secretary or whatever. And if they play other sports, they're the ones who are always at the middle of the banter. So I'm sure, had I played rugby, I'd have started a few fights, but not finished many. And now that I play cricket, I'm always relied on to try and wind at the batsman. But
so we've got yourself and Alistair Cook and Ian Bell, all Saints fans.
Yeah.
Does any other rugby team come close in the England dressing room?
Just trying to think. Broad is a Tigers fan, but he doesn't know his number 7 from his number 6. To be honest, I'm just trying to think. It's a lot of football in the room. Obviously, we've got a few South Africans, so they love the Warriors or whoever play over there. The Bulls, they're always on about the Bulls and the Springboks. But no, for domestic club rugby, Saints is definitely flying the flag in the England room.
One final thing, two final questions. First one, it's an Ashes summer. How excited are you by that? And are England going to retain the Ashes, do you think?
I hope so, yeah. I think if we play as well as we can do in our home conditions, we should be able to retain the trophy. That's obviously if everything goes our way. So fingers crossed for that one. And as for the excitement, I absolutely can't wait. It promises to be the best 3 or 4 months in a lot of people's careers, and I'm just so excited that I might be a part of it.
And what's bigger, an Ashes series or a British and Irish Lions tour to Australia?
Well, we've won one, so I can't remember the last time the Lions won over there. Well, they're both huge. I'd have to say the cricket, because it's my game, we don't have to put up with Irish people or Welshmen. Oh, hang on, we do, we've got them in our team. But we don't have any jocks, so I'd say we're above and beyond the Lions.